Fellas, don't think just because you're self-improving, just because you're gaining attraction physically, mentally, and physically, that everyone is gonna like you, that everyone's gonna be like, oh man, Joe Schmo, he's turning into a swell guy. He's turning into this, he's blossoming into a man, into a solid man. Just because you are improving your body, you're improving your mind, you're improving your spirit, your soul, that people are automatically gonna start respecting you and stuff like that, which you're gonna gain way more respect than when you are not self-improved, meaning you were sloppy physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'll give you guys that, okay? Even when people don't respect you, they're gonna respect it out of, I don't want to say fear, but they're just gonna respect it, right? They're not gonna like it, but they're gonna respect you. But with all that being said, there are gonna be people that are gonna hate on you, that are gonna be jealous, and that are gonna be envious, even though they might have actually seen you at your lowest. And even people that you don't really know, they're gonna hate as well. And I'm gonna get into it. This is Tarik Talks, and we're gonna talk about these jealous mofos, right? That just can't stand to see other people doing good, can't stand to see someone disciplined. And this is the thing about it, fellas, and even ladies here, even my ladies, because with these type of videos, I do get ladies commenting like I'm not a male, but I can relate to this, right? But fellas, the thing about it is, some people don't like disciplined people. They will not like you, and this is coming from experience. A lot of you guys might relate to what I'm talking about. A lot of people just don't like the level of discipline that you have. It irks them. Such as, and I'm just gonna give one example. This doesn't pertain to everybody. I'm gonna just give one example. I don't do any type of narcotics, including weed. I don't smoke. Now, I know I got smokers on here, and I know that's their thing, and let's just keep it funky. Let's keep it 100. A lot of their identity revolves around smoking, whatever. I don't. And when I get in certain circles, or when I did, because you wouldn't catch me hanging around them, that type of circle anyway. I rarely have any kind of friends, okay? But they'll start making little shots, taking little shots, taking little jabs, like, oh, you don't smoke? What? You don't smoke? Man, they're gonna start telling you about yourself, even though they don't know nothing about you, right? They don't know how hard you work or nothing like that. If you eat somewhat healthy, people are gonna criticize you. They're gonna start poking fun. They're gonna start making fun. And then you look at them, and here's the funniest part. Here's the most ironic part. You look at them, and they God forgive, right? Because I don't like passing out judgment, but it's very objectively clear that you look physically and you're spiritually better than what they are at that current state. You might be physically fit, you might be hitting the gym, you have visible muscle structure, you have physical mass, your skin looking good, your eyes are clear, and then the guy that's calling you lame looks like a crackhead, right? And hey, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Dude's looking like like Tyrone Biggums off of Chappelle Show. Y'all type in the comments if you remember Tyrone Biggums from the Chappelle Show, and he's calling you lame. No, this is facts. This is facts, and he's calling you lame and all of this stuff because you're not participating in the foolishness and the nonsense that he is or she. The thing about it is, fellas, if you're a handsome or attractive and solid man, guess what? Females are going to be going after you as well. If the female that you're talking to feels like you are kind of not accepting her advances because you see the type of lifestyle that you see she's not on your level, okay, discipline wise, and hell, attraction wise too, because people that are constantly abusing narcotics and alcohol and stuff, they're not going to be in the best physical standing, right? Even they'll start getting mad. They'll be like, oh, you're too good, or they'll use the G word on you. Yeah, it goes that far. Like, oh, he must play for the other team. He must play for the rainbow team just because you turn her down. That type of stuff happens. You know, if they see that you work out, a lot of people don't like the fact that you work out. And you could be doing absolutely nothing. You could just be walking. And they're going to be like, man, oh, this dude works out. Who does he think he is? And then you look at them and they're completely out of shape. And the thing about it is that the worst thing I would say is that the people criticizing you have no kind of right, so to speak, right? They have no kind of, their opinion is not valid. It's not valid. But these are the type of people that are going to be poking fun at you. And unfortunately, sometimes it might be your so-called friends. Remember when I said in the beginning that I really don't have any friends? Yeah, this is a major part, because if you've been hanging out with these people and you've been doing a whole bunch of unproductive activities, and when you were hanging around them, you were doing the same stuff that they were doing, you know, being super drunk all the time, being super high all the time, and chasing tail and worrying about hoes and all. You know, if you start straying away from all that and you're like, hey guys, look, I'm gonna skip tonight, I'm gonna work out. Or if you do hang with them and you're like, I'm gonna skip, you know, I'm not gonna drink, I'm gonna skip this one out. They're gonna start poking fun at you and they're gonna start talking bad about you. And they're gonna make you feel bad. So at that point, there's no reason for you to hang out with them. And before I get somebody in the comments saying that you know they're that you're a grown adult and you don't have to be peer pressured and you shouldn't fall in peer pressure, yeah, of course. But why would you want to hang with people that are doing stuff that you aren't vibrating with? You know, that your frequency isn't matching. Why would you want to hang out with people that are acting drunk and belligerent, and then on top of that, taking shots at you every 5 seconds? Now, I'm not talking about alcoholic shots either. I'm talking about little jabs and throwing shade and stuff. Why would you want to surround yourself with that? But that's the type of stuff that you're gonna be encountered with. You know, if you're an attractive dude, you're gonna get hated on. Okay, when you walking out and about, you know, dudes are gonna pull their girls a little closer to them and stuff like that. I've seen it happen before. It's happened before. And then, like I said, a lot of young ladies are going to be throwing salt at you too. Oh yeah, fellas, let me tell you something. If a female feels like she's being rejected by you, trust me, she is going to act stank. Not all of them, okay? Some of them are just like, hey, it is what it is, and they don't care, they move on. But some are petty, you know? Some are petty, and they're gonna give you the 3rd degree, and they're gonna act stank. They're gonna throw little shots at you, and you could be absolutely doing nothing. And when you choose to not engage in what the masses engage in, you know, if you're kind of an outsider, so to speak, if you're kind of like on the outside and you do your own thing, you would rather meditate, you would rather journal, you would rather go to the gym, you would rather skateboard or run or do something productive rather than getting intoxicated into an oblivion, you're going to find that you are going to be by yourself a lot of the times. You know, you're going to be by yourself a lot of the times because most people engage in that type of activity. And when you come and you're disciplined, it's going to kind of bother them. It's gonna bother them, and in a weird way, it's gonna make them feel a little threatened. Even though they're gonna deny it, they're like, I don't feel threatened by that. That's bullshit. I'm not threatened. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, it does kind of threaten them, because it threatens their existence, right? And inadvertently, when you come through, when you're looking good, you're feeling good, skin looks good, you know, your physique looks good, you don't look old as hell because you've been abusing all type of substances, there is gonna inadvertently put the spotlight on them, like, dang, this guy's making me look bad. That's subconsciously what's going on. And this is why you get the little jealous shade thrown at you and stuff like that. Okay, so anyway, I hope this video helped. Peace.